Hi, my name is Stu Brodie, and I want to welcome you to my home office in San Diego, California, and to Module 1 of a 7-part training series. In this module, we'll be covering the questions, why MLM and why LifeVantage? We'll be looking at critical factors which are important in evaluating any business, but especially the network marketing or the MLM model. My goal in doing these trainings is to provide you with the insight and skills necessary to enhance your knowledge and your success in their business. Before we get started, if you're taking Protandim and using True Science, I want to commend you on making a great decision on improving and maintaining your optimum health. If you've decided to join us in the LifeVantage opportunity by sharing LifeVantage with others, I congratulate you on a brilliant business decision. I believe people will look back and say LifeVantage was the most dynamic and lucrative company ever. People will say, I wish I'd known about it sooner. My success in owning small businesses, running a $100 million division of a bank, and being semi-retired earning residual royalty income from 4 MLM companies over the past 21 years puts me in a uniquely qualified position to not only speak about why MLM, but why LifeVantage. Now, I'm not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you how big this opportunity is. Most people view money as being more important than time. For me, time is much more important than money. We all only have 24 hours in a day, and no one wants to look back in their rearview mirror and find they made a bad business decision. The financial investment is small in MLM compared to the cost of lost time. Besides, we're making a personal recommendation and endorsement to our family and our closest friends, and it's important to maintain the highest degree of credibility and integrity. So you're investigating or looking at MLM or network marketing as a possible business vehicle. That's a great decision. Now, let's make the best business decision possible by picking the right company for all the right reasons. Not on hype or emotion, but by employing sound business principles. First of all, leading business and financial analysts state anyone who desires financial security with the hopes to retire someday must have multiple streams of income accompanied with leverage. There are 2 forms of leverage. You've probably heard of the first one. You know, it takes money to make money. However, if you don't have the investment capital, you won't be leveraging yourself by using hard assets such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or franchising. You're going to have to use the second form of leverage, which is sweat equity. You're going to have to invest time in order to get time leverage. Only MLM provides the vehicle for time leverage without a large financial risk, legal liability, or exposure. So if there was such a thing as a perfect MLM, what key elements must be present? Number 1, there must be a compelling, emotional, consumable product with exclusivity. If it's hardware, like a cell phone or any other non-consumable product or service such as travel, energy, or legal, someone will have to keep finding a new customer month after month. Number 2, I prefer a publicly held company over a private because a public company is transparent. In a private company, all kinds of shenanigans occur. It's like the fox watching the hen house. A public company answers to a higher authority. There's no guarantees, but I like the transparency. Number 3, there has to be an experienced management team that values their distributors. It is essential for long-term viability as well as a return on the time you invested. Management must understand the commitment a distributor makes, their families, and their livelihood. Experienced management might be the most critical component. Even major Wall Street investors understand this and typically will follow successful CEOs who know how to run a company. Number 4, there has got to be a fair and lucrative compensation plan with little breakage to the company. The comp plan must allow for good upfront money so you have time to get to the big back-end residual income piece without going broke. Number 5, there has got to be timing in the marketplace that precedes momentum or critical mass in branding. You wouldn't want to be selling vinyl records or audio cassette tapes today. Momentum occurs in all businesses when they hit approximately $4 to $5 million in monthly sales. At this point, enough of their products are visible in the marketplace where huge demand or momentum occurs. The question is there an MLM that meets all these criteria? And the answer is a resounding yes, and that company is LifeVantage. So let's evaluate the why and see if you agree. LifeVantage has a major scientific breakthrough product, Protandim, which is the result of over 40 years of extensive research. It's needed by everyone, so it has mass appeal. The product is endorsed by independently initiated and self-funded peer-reviewed studies at major universities around the world and published on the National Institutes of Health website at www.pubmed.gov. There is third-party validation by mainstream media like ABC, NBC, PBS, and the Wall Street Journal. The product paved the path for the company's startup and not the other way around. The product is the reason there is an exceptional opportunity here, and an exceptional product is another critical component in any business. As an example, Apple Computer has enjoyed record-breaking profits in a difficult economy because they sell exceptional products that people demand. LifeVantage has a world-renowned scientist who is credited with the discovery of Protandim and remains committed to the company, providing continued guidance and leadership. The product is reasonably priced at only $40 for a full month supply plus tax and shipping where applicable. With reorder rates in excess of 80+% by non-distributors, it's the highest ever recorded in the MLM industry. Protandim is triple patented and protected for the next 2 decades. Exclusivity in any business is another essential element, but it is critical in MLM. If you can buy a product at the local store, you'll lose substantial market share. LifeVantage is a publicly held company with a highly experienced management team. The management team has over 100 years of MLM business experience to navigate the company's growth domestically and internationally. We have an experienced support team that embrace the concept of you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. There's a wide variety of free training materials that show you the how. There's simple exposure tools provided free, including the ABC Primetime piece and your own free website. There's perfect timing, where management acutely understands the convergence of trends and the market forces supporting the long-term demand and growth. The LifeVantage model emphasizes use of technology rather than requiring old-school MLM tactics. LifeVantage is a publicly traded company. Their books are open and completely transparent. The purchase of stock allows for participation in ownership with 2 ways to win: by building a business and by purchasing stock. Ownership increases your odds for success. The compensation plan is the most lucrative fair comp plan I've evaluated. It's engineered by leading distributors and tailored for proper behavior. It provides for quick return of investment, reliable income growth, and long-term walk-away wealth. Timing for the LifeVantage opportunity is exceptional. The company is profitable at over $2 million a month and growing at double digits per month. It sets LifeVantage on a course of upward sustained growth and momentum or hypergrowth. Ground floor. Still in its infancy, it's important to be in before the masses. You've heard before, timing in business is everything, and the timing is perfect. The Direct Selling Association says, getting in before there's 100,000 distributors is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and there's only a fraction of that in the United States, Japan, and Mexico combined. In my 21 years in this industry, I have never said what I'm about to say about any other company. Every single piece of this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is here. All that's missing is you. A word of advice and caution. We don't have time to convince people. We're looking for people who see it. The early adapters. It took one entire generation once Columbus discovered the world wasn't flat for the masses to believe it. Don't wait for this to be self-evident. It'll be too late. If you do what most people won't do for the next year or two, you'll be able to do what most people can't do for the rest of their life. Seize the moment. The time is right now. Contact the person who gave you this information, your sponsor, or me at 858-673-1822 to hear the rest of the story and the best part. I want to see you on the beaches of the world. Congratulations, and you've just completed Module 1 of our 7-part training series.